Good morning. My name is Anissa Hamilton. I'm the assistant principal at Miguel Juarez Middle School. I am honored to welcome you to our middle school promotion ceremony for 2025. We will begin our ceremony today by reciting together the Pledge of Allegiance. It will be led by one of our Tigers, Galilea Iturralde Santos.
Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Thank you, Galilea. Now I call Mr. Campos to the podium for his welcome message.
Good afternoon, teachers, parents, friends, board members, members of the cabinet, superintendent, and most importantly, the incredible class of 2025. Today we gathered to celebrate a huge accomplishment, the completion of middle school. It's not just the end of a school year, it's the end of a chapter, a stepping stone that has prepared us for something bigger and more exciting, high school. It's hard to believe that just a few years ago, we were entering middle school, nervous and unsure of what was ahead. And now, look at us. We've learned so much, both inside the classroom and out. We've learned how to navigate new challenges, how to be more independent, and how to be part of something bigger than ourselves. But the biggest lesson we've learned, I think, is this. Growth happens when we step out of our comfort zones. Every new project, every test, every challenge, whether big or small, was an opportunity to grow. And we did. We didn't always get things right the first time, but we kept going. And that's what matters. Now, as we prepare to step into high school, it is important to remember that this next chapter is full of even more opportunities to grow. High school is a time to discover who we are, to explore new interests, and to find out what we're passionate about. There will be plenty of challenges ahead. But remember, challenges are not roadblocks. They're stepping stones. Every mistake, every failure is a lesson that brings us closer to success. High school isn't just about academics. It's also about relationships, making new friends, learning how to work with others, and becoming the person you want to be. It's easy to get caught up in trying to be perfect. But the truth is, there's no such thing as perfection. You'll find that the best version of yourself is the one that embraces who you are, your quirks, your strength, your weaknesses. Don't be afraid to show up as your true self. And always remember, every moment matters. High school isn't just about the grades you get or the sports teams you join. It's about making memories, having experiences, and being present. Take the time to get to know the people around you, Build the kind of friendships that will last a lifetime. And take pride in the little moments like helping someone who's having a rough day or standing up for what's right. There will be times when you feel overwhelmed or uncertain. That's okay. Everyone feels that way at some point. But don't let those moments define you. Let them push you to become better, stronger, and more confident. You're capable of more than you realize. And the future is full of possibilities. So as you walk into high school, walk with your head held high, your heart full of hope, and your mind open to new experiences. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and always keep learning. The next 4 years will fly by, but the lessons you learn, the friendships you make, and the person you become will stay with you for the rest of your life. Congratulations, class of 2025. High school is waiting for you, and you are more than ready for it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Campos. We would like to welcome our distinguished guests at this time. I call on the podium for Galilea Iturralde Santos for introductions.
Good morning. We would like to present the guests joining us today. We have our school board members, Ms. Christine Lenzing and Mikael Rodriguez. We would also like to acknowledge our other school board members, Brandon Ewing, board president, Mr. Rick Riddle, Ms. Adriana Gonzalez, Mr. Jeff McBride, and Ms. Carolina Fabian, and student board member Victor Hinojosa. We also have with us presenting the American Legion, Mr. Dwayne P.C., our superintendent for Waukegan Public Schools, Ms. Teresa Plasencia. Members of the superintendent cabinet are listed in the program, but joining us today are Dr. Eduardo Cesario, Deputy Superintendent of Academic Supports and Programs, Mr. Libero Moten, Deputy Superintendent of Mr. Jason Nault, Associate Superintendent of Equity, Innovation, and Accountability, Mr. Clarence Berry, Area Superintendent, and Ms. Amanda Patty, Area Superintendent. On behalf of students at Miguel Juarez, thank you for being here, and we are honored by your presence.
Family and friends and guests, we all thank you for joining us here today. Your support is greatly appreciated. We will have now 8th grade student Itzel Gallardo to speak on behalf of our 8th grade Tigers at Miguel Juarez.
Welcome to the Miguel Juarez 8th grade promotional 2025. Thank you all for coming. My name is Itzel, and I'm very pleased to have been invited to speak here today. I would like to begin by thanking all the staff, teams, and teachers of Miguel Juarez for helping us reach our goals. On my part, I would like to specifically thank Ms. Torres and Ms. Perry for supporting and helping me reach my goal this year. This year was a mix of emotions and events, but we're all here reaching our goal by graduating. I'd like to share with you how our class can carry the 5 Tiger values as we go to high school. The 5 Tiger values spell out Tiger and stand for trustworthiness, integrity, growth, empathy, and respect. Trustworthiness. While we're in high school, we will be honest and faithful. We will avoid gossip, which is really important now that we're going to high school. An example of trustworthiness is when Ms. Torres told a student to get a package and came right away. Integrity. We can clean up and do the right thing even if no one is looking. One example is when my friend was being mean to someone and another friend told him to go back and apologize. Growth. Let's try to get our grades better. As for growth, I did not like science very much, but after my amazing teacher gave us fun activities like the pasta project, it made my mindset be ready for science in high school. Empathy. In high school, we need to help others if they need help. I remember helping my friend do his art project because he was nervous that he did not have time to finish it. Respect. We will respect everyone in this school. A lot of students show respect by being polite, like how I always say hi in the morning to teachers, staff, and my fellow students. Like Walt Disney once said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Courage is not exactly one of the Tiger values, but we can take it along with our Tiger values to high school. Let's not forget to bring those values to high school, which is trustworthiness, integrity, growth, empathy, and respect. We will use these values to succeed in the future. I'm proud of all these students standing here, reaching our goals that we had for 3 years. It was amazing being in the school with such great staff, teams, and teachers. Thank you all for coming to the 8th grade promotion of 2025.
Thank you, Itzel. Right now, I would like to make a correction to the mention of the board president and the senior board member, Anita Hanna, and the board president, Michael Rodriguez. We also have here board member Christine Lindsay and Mr. Rick Riddle. At this time, I call Mr. Campos to present the Principal's Award and the IPA Lake Region Student Recognition.
Gotta switch this up. So at this time, I would just like to recognize four students for their outstanding achievement for exemplary behavior and unwavering dedication to academic excellence and leadership. Your commitment to our school community is a shining example for others to follow. When I call your name, students, you can come to the front and stand here so that you can be acknowledged. Congratulations to Axel Morales, Ethan Hernandez, Alexa Tello, and Sawan Sajiv. Once again, congratulations to these four students for showing their dedication to academic excellence and leadership. And just know that your commitment to our school community is a shining example for others to follow. Thank you very much, and we recognize you again today. Thank you. Additionally, I'm honored to acknowledge two students also who have received the Illinois Principal Association Lake Region Student Recognition Award for 2025. At this time, I would like to call on Eileen Macias and Elizabeth Flores. And Elizabeth Flores, come on down, Elizabeth. So these two young ladies received the distinction. The distinction is awarded to these students who have demonstrated remarkable leadership and services in our school community. So thank you very much. They were recognized with a breakfast this past April. So let's give them one more round of applause. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Mr. Campos. Right now, I call on Mr. William Stepney to present for the American Legion Award.
Good afternoon. I'm kind of puzzled today. I stayed up all night preparing myself for this presentation. I truly want to speak to you directly and proudly of your achievement, your commitment, the direction that you're going to be going in, and I'm going to address that. I'll take less than 2 minutes, and I'll be very brief in what I have to say, but I think I'm going to speak directly to the point. I was presented with a speech that I was supposed to make, but it's truly not me. And I decided to stay up and work on my speech and I'm going to speak directly to you. And I think you'll understand from my background where I'm coming from, okay? This morning, being unattentive, I sat at my table going over my speech and learning and directing it. And unbeknown to me, outside of my door, the city was tearing the street up. I had difficulty getting out of my driveway past the heavy machine to get out here to you on time. I made the mistake of going by the high school. I lived directly by the high school, and I had no idea the tremendous traffic that would be blocking my way past the high school. So therefore, I had to use cleverness and go through an off street and try to make it here. I made it here on time, and I'm proud to be here. And I'm going to go into my speech, and it's going to take less than 2 minutes, okay? Thank you. It's a privilege and an honor to stand before you, the parents, the graduates, the friends, relatives, and I noticed there are small kids out there, so there's brothers and sisters. I don't want to leave anyone out. Today is an honorable day, a day to be proud of the step that your son or daughter are taking. They are getting ready to enter the next stage of their life. They are maturing, they are growing up. They are gaining a little independence, but hold on. Why do I say hold on? It's important that you sit down and study your lesson, try to pick up the knowledge that your teacher is trying to share with you, and try to impress upon you so they can instill in you the character of hard work, the character of dedication, the character of pursuing knowledge and trying to grow and strengthen yourself, okay? There's a lot of characteristics that I could share with you and tell you that you need to be looking forward to. And one of the least characteristics that I will mention to you is that social realm of friendship and others. They are truly great in your life, and you should amuse yourself with them, and you should have cling to your buddy and cling to your friends. But the most important thing is your dedication to yourself and how you structure yourself for the future and what you're working towards. As I go on with my presentation, today is a day to acknowledge and praise the accomplishment of the graduating class of 2025 at Miguel Juarez Middle School ceremony. I greet each of you in the name of the American Legion Department of Illinois and our local American Legion Post 281. Acknowledging the American Legion family pillars of service, the area in which we work in the area of defense, in the area of veterans, in the area of youth, and in the area of patriotism. Today we honor and we are recognizing youth achievement. Commander Peasy could not be here today, and he stopped by my house and he placed this responsibility in my hand, and I take it very seriously. First of all, I need to introduce myself to you or to those who don't know me. I think a lot of parents and students out there, former students out there, which would be your mother and dad, probably were a member of the Waukegan class of the days of yesterday. I walk through the community and I see a lot of students who are fully grown, and I'm very proud of what they have achieved. Waukegan has a strong foundation in motivating kids, preparing kids for their future. Not very known, it's not known, but I know, and I meet these students and I talk with them. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have state representatives, we have people working in the national government, we have people who have gone on with their education from the basics that they received from the Waukegan Community School District, and they have become leaders in their field. So first of all, in introducing myself, I'm going to call to your attention as a father of 2 graduates of Waukegan High School District. My son is an automobile dealership manager. He has received outstanding accolades relating to achievement in service and promotion throughout the state. My daughter is the school administrator in the school district of Evanston and Skokie. It's an elementary school district. She's an assistant principal over the department. I have to apologize. I can't identify the department because I guess I'm just too busy in my retirement. But I apologize for that. I'm proud of my son. I'm proud of my daughter for what they are doing. I share that with you because as parents, and you're here observing your son or your daughter graduation here, I feel that you're equally as proud of the achievement of each of your sons and daughter are presenting before you today. And tomorrow we're looking for better results and hope, and that's what I say, hope, that they will strive on to become stronger in the thing that they are seeking to do. Not wanting to miss it, I think I just said it. I proudly acknowledge the achievement of my son and daughter just to point out to you that you as parents also should be as proud, supportive of your son and daughter's achievement. A personal acknowledgement for those out there who don't know me, I was a school counselor here in the city of Waukegan, at Waukegan High School. I spent 10 years at the former Jefferson Junior High School, and I spent 25 years counseling students at Waukegan High School. That's 35 years of my life. I really enjoyed it. I retired in 2012. I retired out of necessity. The necessity was one that I had to lock in my retirement benefits and things of that nature, so I had. But I truly enjoyed working with my kids. I worked one-on-one with each and every one of them. I meet them throughout the community. I'm proud of some of their achievement. I see what they are doing. They're in business. They're doing entrepreneurship. They're doing a lot of things that they've learned through the Waukegan school system. Addressing the task before me today, and I think I'm going over my minute. I'm working on the last minute. The American Legion Certificate of School Achievement Award is a youth award that recognizes outstanding youth citizenship, academic excellence, leadership, statesmanship, and service within the school or community. The American Legion Award is presented by Homer Darrington Post 281 to Waukegan School District 60 middle school graduate student based upon honor, leadership, patriotism. I can't read my writing. Scholarship and service. The Legion have recognized each student with this School Award certificate since the year 1926. Now that's statewide. I'm not certain how long Waukegan's been recognized, but I have to give cadence to the state, and the date the information was, it went back to from 1926, so that's mean 99 years. Okay. The award, the award given to a boy and a girl in the graduating class of their middle school class who exemplifies 6 qualifications that define character: honor, courage, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. The American Legion Certificate of Scholarship Award is being presented today, and I'm hoping that I do a good job on the pronunciation of these names. In the previous session in schools, the kids stood up. They did not come to the podium. I don't know, the protocol is generally we present the certificate and they come up and we shake their hand and we congratulate them. But follow the instruction that your teacher gave you. If they say you just stand up, that's okay with me. Then I will make sure you get your certificate at the appropriate time. If you feel that you need to stand up and walk up here and shake my hand, as a veteran of the military, I salute you. I commend you on your skillfulness, okay? Apologizing beforehand, I'm not fluent in Spanish, and if I mispronounce someone's name, I truly apologize. But I'm trying my best to pronounce it properly, and that I give you your due respect, okay? Called speaking. I believe this is a young lady. I believe her name is pronounced Dania S. Daniel. Hello there, young lady. How you doing? I shake your hand. I commend you on your success and your achievement. The job is not done. You still got a little farther to go down the road, okay? Keep your head high, step forward, and be mindful that one should not take a backward step. You're always going to be moving forward, okay? I congratulate you. On behalf of the American Legion, I present this certificate to you for outstanding citizenship, leadership, and dedication, okay? Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you. I think I gave her this. Where is that certificate? That's okay. It's okay. We'll organize. Oh, you're going? Okay, I can correct it right here. The next one, I believe, is a young man. His name would be Daniel Orduna Hernandez. Daniel, I commend you on doing a good job, an excellent job. I erred and I gave, I think, your signature. This is error, so you don't have to change. Yeah. I thank you, outstanding leadership. You're doing a good job. Do it for your mother and your dad. Look forward, march forward. And I advise you like I advise her. Be careful in taking backward steps, okay? Okay, always forward, okay? Be a military person. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's been my pleasure to address you. I tried to raise my voice. I hope I succeeded in doing that. Generally, I try to speak very softly. I generally work one-on-one with students, and I'm dedicated myself to that task. As I've passed through the community, I commend you. If your mother and father was one of my students, I think they have spoken to you about me. I hope they've said some things that's complimentary. Sometimes, you know, we have a relationship where you got to speak very sternly and straight to a person. But all the intent is to point them in the right direction and get them to move forward. Thank you.
Mr. Stephanie.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
What is this? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Stepney. At this time, I'm calling on Mr. Joaquin Ochoa to present students who receive awards for academic excellence.
We would like to introduce the following students who received awards. Students earning a GPA of 3.0 to 4.0 are honor roll, high honor roll, and superior honor roll students. All students who have received a high honor roll gold cord and a superior honor roll gold stole, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Please be seated. During the school year, students have produced work distinguishing themselves from other students in various content areas. They received a certificate and medal on awards night, which took place on May 8, 2025. At this time, we would like our content area scholars to please stand to be recognized and celebrated here today. So, okay. If you have a medal, please stand up. If you have a medal, please stand up. Thank you. Please be seated.
Thank you, Mr. Ochoa. At this time, we would like to call on Ms. Joelis to present Mr. and Ms. Juarez.
The 8th grade team is proud to recognize Mr. and Ms. Miguel Juarez Middle School. These two students represent excellent practice of our Juarez values, academic achievement, extracurricular involvement, and good service towards the school. Mr. Juarez, Eloy Rosiles, and Ms. Juarez, Valeria Michelle Martinez Munguia, can you please stand to be recognized? Congratulations, you may be seated.
At this time, I would like to call on Board President, Mr. Rodriguez, to say a few message to the students.
Thank you very much. I'd like to first formally present all the members of the Board of Education that are here today. Senior Board President Anita Hanna, please stand. And I want to mention that Ms. Hanna was planning to attend all of the promotion ceremonies and didn't make it yesterday because she was in Springfield advocating against proposed budget cuts for education. So, Ms. Hanna, thank you for your service in that regard. Ms. Christine Lenzing, board member. And Mr. Rick Riddle. Thank you. This is certainly a great occasion and a very big step for these young men and ladies here on the stage today. They're not only moving from 8th grade to 9th grade, they're not only moving from one school building to another, this is actually the transition point from childhood to young adulthood. I know they don't consider themselves children, but you're still children, and you will be legally for a while, but as you move into high school, you're going to be treated more and more like adults as you move towards adulthood. There are going to be a lot more expectations placed on you. You're going to be expected to be accountable for your actions and your behaviors and your responsibilities. You're going to be expected to get to school on time. Set your alarm clock so you wake up on time. Actually go into the classroom. You're going to be expected to take notes on assignments so that you remember to do your assignments and don't get caught by surprise the night before a major project is to say, oh gee, I forgot about that. A lot of adult responsibilities are on your shoulders. And you're going to start making plans for what you're going to do in the future. I know some of you already know what you want to do. Some of you have your lives all planned out, and you know that after high school you're going to go to college or go to trade school or go into the military, go into the family business or something else that you already know you want to do. And that's great. A lot of you don't know what you want to do, and that's fine too. You're still at a point where you have a lot of time to live life and experience things and decide and make up your mind what you want to do, because you have so many choices, and you're going to be making a lot of decisions as you go on in life. even in high school, which classes you want to take. Now, there's certain classes you have to take that are required, but you're going to have some leeway in choosing some classes, things that interest you. And then when you get out of high school, which way are you going to go? You're going to go to college. Are you going to go to trade school? Maybe you want to go into the military. Maybe you have something that you already are planning to do. Well, that's okay. And, you know, you can change your mind, too. You may decide you want to do something, and as time goes on, you may say, well, gee, you know what? That really wasn't for me. And you can change your mind. You can do that. And there are a lot of different ways that you can go. I've had several different careers in my life, and I've changed my mind several times about things that I want to do. So don't ever feel that you are committed to something once you make up your mind. You can always change your mind. You know, there's that old saying by Vince Lombardi said it. He said, winners never quit, and winners never quit, and quitters never win. And that's not true. Because you can quit, you can do something and decide, well, gee, you know what? Maybe this isn't the right path. Maybe this isn't the field I want to go into. Maybe this isn't the right course of action for me. You can change your mind. You know, Michael Jordan, a lot of you have heard of him, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. At one point in time, he decided, after he won 3 championships with the Chicago Bulls, he decided he wanted to go into baseball. Now, that was his dream and also his father's dream. His father wanted him to be a baseball player. So he quit basketball for a couple years, went into baseball, and guess what? He wasn't as good a baseball player as he was a basketball player. And so he decided to quit that. And he decided to come back into basketball. And he won 3 more championships with the Bulls. So you can do things like that. But once you decide that you want something and that it's really what you want to do, go for it. Don't let anybody talk you out of it. Don't let anybody discourage you. I'm going to give you a couple of examples of people that have faced adversity and still succeeded despite all that they had going against them. Thomas Alva Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. You've heard of him, right? One of the greatest inventors of all time. He invented the light bulb. They say that he tried 10,000 different trials before he could get the right set of circumstances to make a light bulb work. 10,000 trials. Now, how many of you would have tried 10,000 trials on something that you really wanted to do? How many of you would have given up after the first trial? Or the second, or the 10th, or the 100th? 10,000 trials, but he succeeded in inventing a light bulb. And you know, one day, a young reporter asked him, Mr. Edison, why do you keep going on? You keep failing. And what Mr. Edison answered was profound. He says, I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work. And he kept going, and he invented the light bulb. You know, I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Ted Williams, one of the greatest ball players of all time. I believe he was the last ball player to ever have a 400 batting average. Now, 400 batting average, that's amazing. What's a good batting average nowadays? 300? If you're batting 300, is that considered really good? I think it is. You know what that means? That means that when you get up to bat, every 10 times, you're going to make an out 7 times. You're only going to get a hit 3 times out of 10. But when you strike out or make a pop-up or a ground out, you don't give up. You just go back, sit on the bench. Next time you're up, you try again. You keep trying and trying. And overall, you keep trying until you get a hit and you succeed. I have a quote here from Michael Jordan that I wanted to share with you. This is one of his famous quotes. Michael Jordan was an extremely successful person, but yet he talks about failing his way to success. He says, I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed. So that's what you have to look at. You have to look at what you want. Once you know what you want to do, don't give up. Keep going if that's what you really want and you know that that's your life's goal. And I want you to know that you have a lot of people to thank in your life. You have your teachers, your principals, your school administrators, the safety staff that kept you safe, and the custodial staff that kept the buildings clean and safe. A lot of people helped in your success. And don't forget your parents. Parents, you are the most important persons in these children's lives, and you are the most successful person in their lives. And students, you don't understand that. Your parents are probably the two most successful people that you will ever meet. They have succeeded in giving you life. They've raised you, clothed you, fed you. They've brought you to this point in your life where you are successful, you've achieved success, and now are being recognized for your success. So parents, you deserve a big round of applause. Students? And as you go through life and you know what you want to do, you decide, gee, I want to be a teacher, or I want to be a doctor or a lawyer. Find somebody who has success in what it is that you want to do. If it's a teacher, find a teacher that you know and trust and respect, and ask for guidance, ask for help. Or a business person that you know. Find a successful business person if that's what you want to do, if you want to go into business, and ask for guidance. One thing I found is that people who are successful are glad to share their knowledge and their experience with others, because that's just the way that it is. And as you grow up and you become successful, be willing to reach out and help others who are looking for help and looking for guidance, because you will have something to share with them. And don't forget about your parents. You know, your parents probably know more than you realize. And a lot of times, you think, well, gee, I can't talk to my parents. What do they know? You know, you look at your dad and say, well, he's just my dad. What does he know? Or you look at your mom and say, well, she doesn't know. I think she's just my mom. Well, I'll tell you what. Your parents know a lot more than you realize. Everything that you've ever experienced in life, they have experienced, and maybe even more. And the thing is that they just don't talk about it. But those are the two people that you should trust when you are in a bind, when you have a problem. Talk to them. Talk to them and ask for guidance. And one more thing, choose your friends wisely. Choose your friends wisely, because the people that you hang around are going to influence you for good or for bad. You know, there's a saying in Spanish that many of you have heard throughout your lives, and I'm going to say it in Spanish, and then I'll translate it. Dime con quién andas y te diré. Right. What that means is, tell me who you hang around with, and I'll tell you who you are. If you hang around, right. If you hang around with people that have no motivation, no desire to accomplish anything, they'll probably rub off on you. They'll have an influence on you. If you hang around with people that have no respect for education, that'll probably rub off on you too. If you hang around with people that are constantly in trouble with the law, you hang around with them long enough, they'll probably get you in trouble with the law. Hang around with people that are uplifting, people that can guide you and lead you and help you. You want to be successful? Hang around with successful people. They will have an influence on you. So, as we conclude my speech, I just want to congratulate all of these 8th graders for all of your accomplishments, all that you've done. And on behalf of the Waukegan District 60 Board of Education, we wish you the best luck in everything that you do in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Rodriguez. Now I call Ms. Lansing here, board member Ms. Lansing, to the stand.
Hello, fellow board members, superintendent, administrators, teachers, staff, families, and to echo Mr. Campos, most importantly, students. We're this close, guys. We're this close. I do have to admit that these end-of-year promotion ceremonies are some of my favorites. Why? Because I get one shot, one opportunity to say everything I ever wanted to these students in one moment. The question is, will I capture it or let it slip? My palms are sweating. No, I'm just kidding. No karaoke today. We ain't got time for that. I am ready to drop some knowledge bombs, though. So check it out. 25 years ago, I was in your shoes. My classmates and I were standing at the edge of middle school, looking toward high school, where we come together with all 5 middle schools for the first time. If you think 25 years is wild, just wait. I'm still friends with many of my classmates today. Now, some of them I was friends with since elementary school, and others I did not like until college. But now we're inseparable. And back in our day, the Waukegan High School yearbook was filled with things like most likely to be president, save the world, win an Oscar. Well, guess what? A lot of that didn't come true. One of our class airheads is now a doctor. The other is working for Google. My friends and classmates are out here coaching college soccer, playing violin for Alicia Keys, acting on Broadway, teaching, building businesses, fixing HVACs, raising families, volunteering in our community. We're out here living full, meaningful lives. And 25 years ago, we were just trying to figure out where our next class was. Now, I say I dropped some knowledge, or gems rather, and I didn't forget that this day is about you. So let me give you the 6 secrets that helped us get where we are. No need to take notes. We're on YouTube right now, so you can always go back to it. Secret number 1, keep a positive mindset. High school will bring challenges. Balancing academics, extracurriculars, friendships, your mental health. But if you focus on the possibilities instead of the problems, you'll find the strength you didn't think you had. Tough times don't last. Resilient people do. Your mental health is important. Protect it, nurture it, strengthen it. Secret number 2, be a problem solver. Break those big challenges into small parts. Ask yourself, what can I handle right now? And then ask for help when you need it, whether from a teacher, a coach, a friend, your family. Everyone needs help. It's not weakness, it's wisdom. Y'all ready for secret number 3? Y'all, we gotta wake up. You're gonna be walking the stage. Y'all ready for secret number 3? Yes. Let's go. You need to manage your emotions. When things get overwhelming, and trust me, they will, pause, breathe, think before you act. Controlling your emotions doesn't mean you ignore them. It means you don't let them control you. Secret 4, take the time to get to know who you are. When your back's against the ropes, don't forget you're dope. Your values matter. Your beliefs matter. Are you going to do the right thing when it's hard? Are you going to show it for your friends? Will you push yourself when no one is watching? Learn and know your worth, because it's real. Secret 5, find your purpose. Believe in something bigger than yourself. Set goals, give back, find meaning. When you know what you're aiming for, it's easier to get through those hard days. And my favorite, secret number 6, build your support squad. Friends, real friends, are priceless. I've leaned on mine more times than I can count, and they've done the same. Some challenges you will face alone, but many you'll face together. Choose people who hype you up, tell you the truth, and remind you who you are when you forget. Now, let's be real. My friends and I didn't have it easy. Some of us lost parents before graduation. Some lost siblings to bullying, friends to addiction, opportunities to poverty. Some had to get jobs to support their families, and some started families before they graduated. We faced barriers, grief, fear, and violence. And I'm not sharing these stories to scare you. They're here to show you what's possible in spite of the hard stuff. We didn't let those challenges define us. Those same people are now living successful, beautiful, resilient lives. And these things happen everywhere. While some might try to define Waukegan by these challenges as if we're less than, I stand here today, a Waukegan alumna, a bulldog, to say that we are greater than the sum of those parts. We are resilient. and I know you are too. Some of you may have already faced things no student should, but you're still here. You're still standing. And that means your story is just getting started. So here it is, your shot. Feet fail you not. As you continue to level up to high school and beyond, remember these 6 secrets. Each opportunity comes once in a lifetime, and I hope you capture it. Congratulations, promotion class of 2025. May you lose yourself in the music, the moment, and I hope you never let it go.
Thank you, Mrs. Lansing. And now for the primary reason why we are here, the awarding of the certificates of promotion. As we begin, please remember that this is a time each of these students will remember for the years to come. I would like to ask that you hold any celebrations and applause until the end so that all students will have their special moment. The advisory teachers will read the names.
Jameer Bridges. Gregory Schultz. Emmanuel Levin.
Giselle Aquino. Desiree Bui Howell. Jade Caceres. Itzel Gallardo. Sofia Hernandez Reese. Emmanuel Lopez. Gerardo Marchand. Emmanuel Lopez. Gerardo Marchand. Anthony Medina Gomez. David Milan. Ashley Portillo. Nancy Ramirez Garcia. Jania Scott. Carla Solis. Zyla Teles Hutchinson. Noah Vasquez.
Merdy de la Cruz Vasquez. Jashawn Irvin. Jared Gonzalez Montero. Frank Lanza Medina. Kimberly Lopez Cibrian. Angel Matute. Manuel Murillo. Jesus Ocampo Barranco. Itzani Peña. Josue Silva Bulnes. Jaylee Tolentino.
Jennifer Andrade. Aaliyah Bernal Gonzalez. Samuel Castro Hernandez. Berenice Estrada Hermosillo. Jose Garcia. Daniel Gonzalez. Santiago Gonzalez. Emily Jimenez. Daniel Landaverde Rosales. Samantha Lopez Sonido. Eileen Macias. Miguel Navarrete. Allison Olivan. Jose Ramos Hernandez. Messiah Wright.
Rihanna Aguirre. Armando Ambrosio. Andrew Chapa. Go. Denaya Daniels. Cindy De Leon Hernandez. Jacob Gonzalez. Hernan Guadarrama. Alejandro Osnaya. Ashley Ramirez.
Cisela Aguilar. Osvaldo Aranda. Elisa Cortez Castro. Anthony Diaz Rodriguez. Karina Guerrero Flores. Eileen Enriquez. Ashley Jimenez Fermin. Miguel Limon Prado. Moises Medina Valentin. Malin Ochoa Sosa. Pedro Pioquinto Perez. Camila Solis. Angel Vasquez Gonzalez. Alexa Zuniga. Luis Flores.
Jimena Aguilar Hernández. Wendy Ávila Mendoza. Joseph Bonilla Rodríguez. Diego Domínguez Sotelo. Roseni González Cruz. Alía Hernández. Katie Juan. Roberto López. Nathan Miranda Salinas. Stephanie Morales Rodriguez. María Pineda. Damián Pitones Robles. Omar Silch.
Brendan M. Bridges.
Isabella R. Chan. Lilith A. Gutierrez. Sofia Izoteco. Valeria Lara. Dulce M. Martinez. Eric Mendieta. Axel A. Morales. Liana I. Perez. Faith M. Roberson. Eloy A. Rosiles. Ali D. Salinas. Monica I. Solis Galvin.
Alia Alvarez. Gabriel Becerra. Christian Carmona. Elizabeth Flores. Kyla L. Haywood. Mikael Little. Amanda Martinez. Jade Mendoza. Nelson B. Navarro Erazo. Rohan D. Ordono. Addison Romero. Sawan Sajiv. Adrian Salas. Coriana L. Tolliver. Dylan Vela. Nolan M. Williams.
Andrew Aquino Alonso. Ashley Aranda. Francis Castillo Miralda. Areli Contreras Ortiz. Jesus Delgado Flores. Giselle Gallegos. Valerie Garcia. Liliana Hedeke. Nathaniel Magana. Melissa Miranda. Anthony Navarro. Daniel Orduna Hernandez.
Alexa Álvarez Zarate. Sujei Estrada Vidal. Jonathan Gordillo. Alejandro Gutierrez. Ethan Hernández. Ana Matute Guifarro. Miguel Mejía Castro. Kevin Ochoa Grisales. Christopher Pedrosa Porcayo. Jeffrey Reyes Soto. Natalie Salgado. Edgar Vasquez. Yaslin Villegas Díaz.
Matthew Acosta. Geraldine Basilio. Jonisha Boyce. Damian Conde. Jennifer Diaz. Kevin Perez Lopez. Valentina Garcia. Braden Hernandez Lopez. Miguel Jacinto. Anaya Lopez. Amy Mendez. Noelia Olivares. Kali Patton. Alexa Tello.
Leonardo Álvarez. Rosalind Ambrosio. Jeremy Ayala. Brian Castillo. Melissa Espinosa Vargas. Magali González. Daniel Hernández Alcántara. Itzayana Jacobo. Abner López. Jesús Emanuel Maldonado. Michelle Martínez Mujía. Mía Ortiz. Briana Portillo Ramos. Brian Alexis Ramírez Robles. Renata Salgado Rea. Yalitza Tapia. Milton Vileda Salgado.
Caden Bridges. Salvador Castellanos.
Symphony Evans. Amari Hawkins. Jada Hood Lattis. Isaiah Hunter. Galilea Ituarde Santos. Karen Molino Guzman. Romulo Ron III. Angelina Salgado. Jaylani Trevino. Heavenly Wallace. Chastity Williams.
At this time, Mr. Campos will come up for his closing remarks.
¿Ya están cansados? ¿Sí? ¿O quieren más? You want more? Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present to you the graduating class from Miguel Juarez Middle School. Congratulations, class of 2025 and future Bulldogs 2029. This concludes our program for today. Thank you for sharing your time with us. We will now take the students back to Miguel Juarez, where you may pick them up later when we get there. Thank you very much.